right, concert's done. Timer's gone off.
If you interrupt this class one more time,
First payback.
young Miss Solomon, if you interrupt this class one more time, I'm going to send you down to Principal Kennedy's office. How do you like that? She did. She sent me down to the principal's office. You remember? I don't remember.
I sent a lot of you down there.
You're not special, Picott. Just another one. Shut your yap and continue with your show. I get to go see my dad again for a few more days. My dad, who hasn't been to see, he's only seen me play like 2 or 3 times. He came to a show in Portsmouth, and he sat right down front, and he talked to me the entire time. Like as if nothing was happening. I remember he asked me if I got my snow tires on in the middle of a song. And at one point I had to go, Dad, I'm doing a show. Go ahead, do your big show, I don't care. All right. So I was once in the worst rock and roll band in the entire history of the world. We were called the Magic Rabbits. And we were that bad, yeah. I wasn't. So this is our story. I put it into a song. It's not a very good song, but these things should be memorialized. I don't have it memorized, so I'm going to be strictly reading from the thing here. Let's see. Oh, I got to put the capo on. It says right here, put the capo on. Who's getting old now? Let's see. We were 14 years old in a little mill town. There was nothing to do but hang around and steal some beer from the stop and go. Drink them down by Salmon Falls. And one day we were throwing rocks and cans. And we came up with a wicked good plan. Cause my brother had a guitar, somebody had an amp. And we started ourselves a rock and roll band. Yeah, we called ourselves the Magic Rats. I went and got myself a Springsteen hat. We got Vistalite drums, just like John Bonham. We were all so excited when he went and bought a Slade played piano, and he was 15, he looked 10 years old, and that sounds a little mean, but my buddy John Roberge, he could buy beer. He was a 14-year-old bass-playing kid with a beard. And Jimmy played sax. He could sing, he was willing to. That was really the thing, cause singing is a really hard thing for a guy when you're only 14 and you're drunk and high. High. Well, we tried real hard, but we were just kids, so we never sounded like the real bands did. We were out of tune, and we were mostly drunk. We stole milk crates, put them in Slade's trunk so we could build the stage in my dad's garage. We practiced long and loud and hard, but we never got better, no matter what. And the neighbors all wished we'd shut the fuck up. One night we jammed at Wayne's house in the living room. Yeah, we moved the sofa and we played our tunes. We played the Cars, but we skipped that middle part cause it had a chord that was really hard. His dad came home earlier than we thought, and his dad came home earlier than we thought, and we were drunk in the living room and all got caught chewing Bubblicious like we could hide the smell of 5 teenage boys all drunk as hell. We played out 3 times. Tried to be cool to parties one at the elementary school, but the kids didn't like us. They didn't know the songs. We forgot some lyrics, and it all went wrong. We needed a guitar player who could really scream. I was a shitty player, and I couldn't play lead, so the band broke up like they always do. And I hung my head and felt like a fool. Well, Slade with John, cover band. We saw them one night wearing leather pants. They were a new wave band with new wave gear, but they were all from Maine, so they all had beards. And that's a look, it just doesn't work for a new wave band. They kind of look like jerks. You can't wear mascara and new wave pants with a beard and work boots. You just can't. They did it, and the welfare mothers all danced. We were 14 years old in a little mill town. There was nothing to do but hang around. So we came up with a wicked good plan, and we started ourselves a rock and roll band. Here I am on the road again. Here I am on the stage. Here I go, playing a star again. Here I go, turn the page.
Thanks, everybody. It was wonderful.